The other day we were discussing the different businesses you've grown. Would you tell our listeners a bit about how you've started them and how you've managed them?
Yeah, so obviously Bluefield is the primary business there. We started coming up to 9 years ago, and you know, the way that we grew that was what I talked about before, creating the right culture. And in the early days when we started, it was find anyone. The mining industry was booming. You'd find anyone and you could get heaps of work and charge them out for way too much money, really. And then the industry crashed, and I really had to, you know, we had about 12 to 15 employees at that time, and we really had to realise, well, why would someone hire us? You know, why would a mining company hire us to help them out and help them get more from their assets? There's got to be some sort of value proposition there, and if we don't know what that value proposition is, then our clients are never going to know it. So we sort of we were adding value. We've always had that that focus, but then to embed that in our culture, we just started back then after a couple of years of talking about every week and measuring our success at, you know, what value did we add for our clients? Dollars, get quantifying it down into dollars, or hours of availability if we couldn't transfer it to dollars. And yeah, we set up those routines. We still do it today. We talk about it every week, and we capture that information, and that then generates a culture where every single person in the company is focused on achieving that outcome. And if you continue to add value to your client's business, they continue to use you and they recommend you to other people, and it just has grown organically that way. These days we're doing better at our marketing as well, just to get that message out there so people understand that. So that's an important aspect of it as well. And then some of the other businesses that we started, the business up in Finland, which is Bluefield in Europe, and in Chile, so Bluefield Latam, they're really doing the same as we do here in Australia, and we're applying the same principles over there, just in a different geographical region. And then most recently, over the last couple of years, we've started this company called Relialytics, which is about analytics for reliability. So venturing into using data and those latest technologies to solve problems, and specifically around the problem that we have a lot of data from oil samples is where we started, but now venturing out into VIMS data and those sort of things as well. But rather than have that data coming in and a person have to
sift it and analyse it.
Yeah, think about it, and you have to have a 25-year experienced person to look at it. We're building that knowledge into the tool. And that's going to be a bit of a different journey than Bluefield, because we're developing a software product. So we're still at fairly early days, but we've got some exciting announcements coming out over the next month or so. About our software, which we're starting to develop in a very professional way, and building a big team in that company to grow it over the next couple of years.
Sounds like a bit of artificial intelligence.
It is.
Effectively, yeah.
It is. We're not there yet, but you know, absolutely, that's where we're heading. So that you could call it artificial intelligence, but it's not self-learning at the moment or anything like that. It's really just building in that knowledge that people have into the tool. But it's quite exciting, though.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what people can do with those sort of things now, and what you can actually build into some of this programming. Yeah,
and where we're trying to differentiate it from just data and just the software is we also have that knowledge of the importance of the people on site, and making sure that the software is actually adding value to their day and making it easy for them to get their work done. So,
very interesting.